Hey everyone, welcome to our daily gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so obviously the location of this does not match the picture that I picked for today's daily gratitude, but I will explain that in a second. And for the lighting, this is the best we can do right now. So let's start with number one. I had a crazy early busy day today, so that's why you guys didn't get a video until right now. And ironically, they have, what is that, like Matchbox cars? That's so funny, considering what I did today. So woke up very, very early, went out to eat for breakfast with my brother and my sister-in-law. That was really fun. IHOP food, they kept telling me that it has improved. And I will say, quality has definitely improved. However, I seem to react or am very sensitive to oils. So I still think that they're using similar oils, which, can't be helped. I'm going to react to that anyways. But like food quality was a little bit better than what it used to be. From breakfast, we drove almost 2 hours because today was the day that we raced race cars. Wild. So very grateful that I got to do that today. That was what an experience. I do a lot of adrenaline based activities, but this is not the first one, but it's actually one of the only ones where my body actually kind of reacts to it. The pure adrenaline you get from just being thrown back into your seat as you just put the pedal all the way down to the floor in one of those things is insane. So I drove the yellow Huracan, which it's been my dream since I was a little kid, and I got the Matchbox car of a Gallardo to drive a Gallardo. Huracan, Gallardo, they're very similar. I think the guy was even telling me today that the Huracan's like the newer model of the Gallardo. Anyways, absolutely, I can't even talk. Absolutely wild. It's been a long day, guys. Number 3, I'm grateful I got to do it, but I'm also grateful that my sister-in-law was in for doing that experience with me. I had just as much fun watching her drive the cars and get that experience. And my brother came with us. He was supposed to drive the cars. He decided not to. And they were nice enough, third gratitude, they were nice enough to let us, we could either do, one person could take those 4 laps, or we could split it into 2 and do a ride along. So my sister-in-law was very kind and nice enough to split it into 2 for us to do a ride along. So she did the orange Porsche. We both did the yellow Huracan. And then she did her ride along in the Porsche, the orange car, and then I did mine in the red Ferrari. Whoa, the difference between just a regular person and trying to handle the car and the expert handling the car is insane. I have video footage of me trying to hold my phone up, and I'm just laughing hysterically. It was just so much fun. I need to get all of this wrapped up and put on YouTube. I also paid for photos and videos, but they give it to you on a little SD card. So I didn't even have time today to look at the videos and photos before I had to leave. So that was my 3rd gratitude. The 4th gratitude is we were able to finish so quickly. So it's like an almost 2-hour drive, and then I had to drive another hour to get to the airport. But instead of going to the airport, I was so tired. And it was such a rainy day. I'm actually grateful that it was a rainy day because it just kept everything calm. And the water actually added an extra element when you were on the track. So that was really cool. But number 5, I'm very grateful I had time to drive all the way back home. And I made it all the way back home because when I got home, I took a nap today. I never take naps. So if I'm taking a nap, I desperately need sleep. So I'm so thankful and grateful I got to take a nap. Also, I was just kind of missing my boyfriend, so I'm grateful I got to spend some time with him. and we watched another episode of Alone. We just hung out for a little bit, and then he played games while I took my nap. And I'm also grateful I got to go home because we were soaked. They did have like a little pop-up tent, but with all the water dripping off and everything, like my shoes were soaked, my socks were soaked, my hair was like completely drenched, my 2 double jackets were drenched. And by the time I got home, my hair still hadn't dried. Obviously, my shoes and socks were not dry. And I just couldn't get warm. So it took me almost all of the time being at home to warm up. So what was that? 5, 6. I think I already did 6, and we'll just do 6 again. So 6, I'm also grateful I had time to plan out. My flight was actually a little bit later than I thought. So I'm grateful that I had time to plan out going to get some food, some much needed food, and eating half of it before I went on my flight. Number 7, I'm also grateful I got to go home because I was able to take more pictures of the crystals. I almost got through the first group. I have 2 crystals rocks left of the first group that I pulled. However, my camera ran completely out of memory space. Again, this will be like the 3rd time in a couple of weeks that this has happened just because I'm filming so much. So, I did as much as I possibly could. I did not have time to take anything off my camera. So I'm grateful that I accomplished that. And then number 8, drive to the airport went so smooth. I actually got there a little bit earlier. And this has almost never happened in my life. It was amazing. I got to the airport. I was at the doors right next to a security gate. I went through security, and there was no line in security. No line. And then when I got to the part of security where you put everything in bins, nothing had to come out of my bags. And I had some stuff that I was carrying for work, which would have made it just a pain and a hassle. And I was stressing about holding people up in line just because I had quite a few things I would have had to take out and, put in bins. That's the fastest I've ever gone through the entire security check. I was through the entire security checkpoint. Oh, and in the US, we have these scanners that you have to hold your arms up and then it shifts. There's a scanner that shifts around in glass and then you step out. Well, I got into it and the guy's like, I have to calibrate this. Just go through the regular metal detector. And I was like, okay. So I was out of the entire security checkpoint in, I'm not even kidding you, under 5 minutes. I'd be shocked if it was even 4 minutes, to be honest. So that was great. And then my gate was so close to where I was that it was less than a 5-minute walk. So all of that went spectacular. And then 9. So I'm on my flight. And it's been a long time since I've flown with Southwest. And I forgot that Southwest, you don't reserve seats. So I'm second to last aboard. And I'm walking all the way back to the plane and there are no seats left. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get on this flight. I'm going to have to go all the way back home and come all the way back again. Luckily, there was a seat and it was an aisle seat. Bless my luck and all of the good fortune and everything that was working for me today. So I got an aisle seat. Flight went great. My Uber driver was awesome. Had a long conversation with her. I had some of my Chipotle left. I ate that for dinner. And number 10, the guy at the desk was nice enough just to give me complimentary breakfast pass, which was fantastic because I'm so exhausted after this video. I'm just going to go to bed. I don't have time to go and get groceries. Sleep is my priority. Anyways, but those are my gratitudes for the day. Now for the affirmations. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, miracles are a common occurrence, can be seen throughout my day. Number 4, I lean deep into nourishment and healing of self. Number 5, everything is figure outable, and everything's being worked out for my ultimate good. Number 6, I'm abundance. I choose to use the abundance that is readily and easily available to me today. It flows to me, surrounds me, and is available to me at all times, never ending, ever flowing. both to me and from me. Number 7, I will achieve and surpass my dreams. Nothing is stopping me on this path. Number 8, I will just breathe easily and deeply and reside in the present moment within the sanctuary of protection and peace in which I reside. Number 9, sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul-refreshing sleep is available to me each and every day, and I claim it today and every day. And 10 for the day. 10 for the day. I affirm goodness for myself. Yeah. That is all for today, guys. I love you all so much. What are you grateful for? Are you affirming? How's your day going? Did you do anything awesome? Did you complete a life goal or a dream for yourself today? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys. Hope you guys had a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.